After 7 days of being range bound Bitcoin, we finally broke this range here to the upside. This is pretty nice. So what can we expect next from here? What target can we look for here to the upside if we have to get a reversal? And are we going to get a reversal? We're going to cover all of this in today's update. So as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn notifications. And on this being said, let's get started. By the way, if I'm talking too fast, do not hesitate to let me know in the comment section down below. It's very important. I have to remove this habit to speak too fast, really, because sometimes it's very complex to understand me. So if I speak too fast, let me know. And now let's get started with this. So first of all, just to remind you a bit everything, what we have planned really in the last updates, okay? So we will simply looking here for these 5 waves right here to the upside. So wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was looking for the wave 5. So we did got this nice wave 5 here into the perfect target, by the way. You know, it was this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and the wave 5. So we did got the 5 waves. After these 5 waves, what we was looking for, we was simply looking for a bigger ABC correction, a bigger ABC zigzag, so a big retracement, and then a C to the upside with some 5 waves. So a correction here, and after this some 5 waves. Well, it's very simple. For the B wave, we had 2 different longs targets. As always, I'm live every single day except on the weekend at 10 a.m. UTC+1 to plan the upcoming day and to plan really to update the chart really for day traders mostly. Well, what we have planned here was simply this. Okay, we've got 2 long trades planned. We've got this value high, so around it was 42.0, 43.5 for the price. And if you go here on the level chart, well, you can see that we did go to bounce exactly from our target. That brings us with almost a 10% rise at the moment. So this is pretty nice. You can see here 42.0, 43.5. This is exact same price. This was planned when it was on the very top already. Bounce from this value high. We got a bounce. Bounce. The first long target, really, we had to look for a bounce, and so we did bounce it from here. That's pretty nice. And so it was simply to make that B wave before to look for these 5 waves to the upside. So double EXY into the B, and then 1, 2, 3, or 5 here to the upside to complete the C wave. So here, if we're in an ABC zigzag, we're more likely looking for a correction to go more down. With the context before, it makes more sense to be in this. Now we are going to plan and see, after we've planned the most probable configuration, what we can look for really if we have to do something else. Okay, so first of all, the wave we have planned in the last update really, so it was this 5 waves to the upside, correction, double EXY. Okay, well, what we've planned really, 5 waves, correction with double EXY, and then another 5 waves to the upside. Something I want you to be aware of is that this consolidation have many configurations possible. Okay, we have a lot of smaller wave that bring us with many different possible configurations. For example, here we can be, next wave. The X wave can be done here, and the Y wave can be done here. Why? Because here we have, for example, a possible 5 waves. I'm accepting if I place the X wave here that this is a correction. But otherwise, if it's like this, well, it can be a 5 waves correction. 5 waves, we have an ABC zigzag, and then we have a Y wave with a triangle in there. This is a possible configuration. In that case, the B wave is directly here, and so we just need to get the 5 waves here, the red wave I showed you before, the red wave here to the upside, and we're done really. We have done the C, and we're going to look for a massive drop. Now, I do prefer this configuration personally due to the RSI. It makes more sense, and so if we have a bottom here, well, we have then a 5 waves to the upside. So the most probable really configuration is to be in this impulsive here to the upside really. Well, exactly what we have planned really in the last update before we even drop and get this push to the upside. So correction, 5 waves, and here we go, correction, 5 waves. Sadly, we have done a truncated Y wave, so to speak. We stop it before the W bottom. Well, this happens sometime, and we'll just have to move on now. Okay, just move to the 5 waves to the upside here. So smaller wave. Normally, I have some few smaller waves in there, by the way. So you can see here ABC flat to finish the Y. Here we do have the 5 waves, and then we have a triangle. By the way, is it possible to get a triangle in the wave 2? Yes, it is possible. There are many people that are going to say, hey, no, it's not possible. Well, go in the past, I also have some screenshots by the way on the Discord server about this, but we already got some triangles in some wave 2 before already in the past on Bitcoin. So this is something possible. It's of course not common at all to get this, but it's still something possible. Okay, anyway, just wanted to show you the smaller wave. We can now hide this, and so if we have a wave 1, 2, then 3 or 5, we just have to pull the wave 3 targets, right? Then we can of course look at this smaller wave. I'm gonna of course give you this next, but first of all we have to plan this big impulsive, the red one really to the upside in the C. So first of all, what we can do here is simply take the extension tool, first click on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, and the third click will go, if I can click the second click. The third click here, we go on the wave 2 bottom, okay? From here, so we can move this a bit more on the right, okay? And you can simply add the wave 3 targets, so to speak. Here is a 1-to-1 extension, 1618, 200, so here, 1-to-1 extension, 1618, 200%, 2618, 3618, and 423.16. These are all the targets for the wave 3, okay? Just so you're aware of that. So these are the main targets really before we retrace. These are the targets really where we can look for a possible stop. This is, as always, by the way, it's red, the most probable target really where we can look for a possible rejection, the 1618. Now you have to finish the small wave first of all. But yeah, these are all the targets really. From here, so these are the wave 3 targets. I'm gonna add the targets here, by the way. Bam, I'm gonna do this and this and this. All the targets above, well, not necessarily expecting to go that high, but yeah, we'll see with some less probable configuration what we can do next. Once we got the wave 3 top here, so in one of these targets, the only thing we need to do really is to pull the retracement tool from the wave 3 top down to the wave 3 root, okay, or the wave 2 bottom. As always, you simply have to do the opposite if you did not reverse your tool from the bottom to the top. I did reverse on my tool, so it's from the top to the bottom. From here, you add the following targets: 2316, MC fib, so the 31 and the 32, and then the 38.2. This right here, let's say that we're going to go to the 200% and retrace from here. Okay, exactly from here. Then next, we're simply going to look for this target for a possible bounce. So this will become the target for a possible reversal. Again, the only thing you need to do to trade these targets is not forced to short every single target or long every single target. The only thing you need to do is to read the order flow. By reading this, you are able to make some informed trading decisions because you can see exactly what's happening, what's going on really behind the market. So you want to see specific data, really specific reactions to take the trades. Again, you can learn that by yourself on the internet, I think. Otherwise, you can go, of course, and check out the mooncharts.fr website. In the course here, you have the ExoCharts section here where you have many courses really available, so you can learn really step by step what means what, everything really. And by the way, you have a brand new Elliott Wave course coming in March, okay, so it's gonna be a lot better than the one you have here. This was made when we were really starting MOONCHARTS, so it was almost 3 years ago, I think. So yeah, this will be a lot better in starting in March, and you're going to get some contest and Q&A session. Again, you do not need to pay to access this course, okay? The first 4 courses on Elliott Waves, so half really, will be for absolutely everyone as it is at the moment really. So if you want to play some contest and get a reward, of course, and learn Elliott Wave really well, you've come to the right place. Just create an account, a website, and you just have to wait until March. I'm gonna give some more informations and more details on the Discord server in the next update, really, with the planning and everything, so you can really understand all of this. And yeah, that's it really. Just wanted to cover this really quick about the new Elliott Wave course. So here, let's continue really with this. So this, in the targets, you just have to read the order flow. I'm gonna slow down a bit, by the way. So yeah, wave for retracement, let's take the case as we have done a regular wave 2, okay? Because why are we looking for this target? It's simply because on the wave 2 here, we have done a regular wave 2, so to speak. We have done a retracement between the 50, 618, 66%. That is where we have 73% chance to bounce if we're in a wave 2. That's why also I like this configuration. So when we have done a regular wave 2, we expect to do a regular wave 4, so to speak here, between the 2316 and the 38.2 with the MC fib in between, so the 31, 32. Once we have done this wave for bottom and we've got the good long reaction on the order flow, the only thing we need to do next is to take the extension tool, okay? Place first, sorry, click first, by the way, I'm gonna hide this for the moment. Click first, sorry, on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, and third on the wave 4 bottom. From here, you're going to add the wave 5 target, so let's take the case that we go to the 38.2. And the wave 5 targets, so to speak here, 618, 1-to-1 extension, 1618, and the 2618 maximum target. So once we have done the wave 4, this will be the wave 5 targets, and so you just have to look into these targets to look for a possible short trade, okay? So this is a main configuration we have at the moment, okay? I'm not going to cover more, to be fair, with the possible ending and everything. This will be announced because we're getting a big push to the upside, to be fair. So this is a main configuration we have at the moment on the chart, okay? I'm gonna move now on the smaller wave, but well, this is what we've planned really, and we just need to take these waves, and that's it really, okay? So now I'm just gonna remove this because we're not in the wave 5 yet and add this back. So now, by the way, the 20% is hit. So well, we'll see if we get something or not. And so yeah, now let's move on this smaller wave here on this in this push to the upside. So what we can do to add some more confidence is simply to do the smaller wave. Okay, so we can go on the 15 minutes, for example, and so from here we can add a remove, by the way. I mean, hide all of this. Bam, this will be for the wave 3 and wave 4. Let's name this red wave 3 and wave 4. Bam, let's put this here and we are good. So the thing is, now we just need to do the smaller wave. What do we have here? We have more likely these waves right there that are here, I guess. Yes, so these are the smaller wave we're having at the moment, more likely into the wave 3. So we'll have first of all a wave 1, another wave 2. We have a full wave 3 with some 5 waves in there, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then these blue 5 waves complete the wave 3. Then we have a wave for retracement, very small because we have done something pretty big here. We've got a front run of the 85.4 that is pretty big for a retracement, so it's normal to do a small retracement. And so from here we just have to look for this wave 5 to complete this bigger wave 3. Of course, in any case, this will be a short to take, as I said, simply because we have a configuration where, you know, we are in this right there where the X wave is there, and we have done a triangle to complete really the Y wave, and so the B wave bottom is here, so we don't have the bigger wave 1, 2. Okay, that's why in any case this is a short to take. Now, yeah, for now I'm gonna, in any case, you're going to be able to short the wave 3 top, and I mean by reading the order flow, and well, if there is nothing bullish on the wave 4, there is no reason to long, and so we're just going to continue the move really. Okay, so that's why I'm not gonna make it more complex, gonna stay with this. And if you have no reason to long here, well, this is a configuration I'm going to take. Okay, but the thing is, now we just have to do exactly the same really. We just have to pull the extension tool to find a wave 5 target. So first of all, first click on the wave 1 root, second on the wave 1 top, and third on the wave 4 bottom. From here, wave 5 targets 618, 121 extension, 1618, and the 261.8. Okay, 2618 really. These are the targets, so we can remove this 618, 121 extension because we're now above. So this is a first target really, in case just to add a bit more confidence with the bigger wave 3 or the red wave 3 targets we have added already. So let's add this and let's add this. Okay, so as always, keep in mind that the 1618 and the 2618 are never well respected to the dollar. So for example, here it's fine to go a bit above and come back down if we get something bearish, a good reaction on the order flow. Okay, but yeah, in any case, these are the smaller wave, these are the 2 wave 5 targets, and well, if we start to go above, this is an extension in the wave 5, and so we just need to look really and to check at the red wave 3 targets. Okay, so for example, here is the confidence with the 200% of the wave 3. That, by the way, we can now remove the 1618. This is simply the 1618 of the pink wave 5. And then if we go a bit above, well, still the same 200% with the 2618, just a bit above. As always, the 200% is not super respected to the dollar too, so it's fine. Okay, so these are the main waves really we are having right now on the chart. Just want to check something. We do have here a bit of a divergence. That's pretty cool because as always we need to get this divergence. Okay, we have it against here a wave 3, 4, 5. The wave 5 is going above, but normally to confirm that we're in a wave 5, we want to see this divergence. Okay, if now we start really to push big and we start to break this, we'll switch between, as always, the different time frames. For example, here we're making a new high, but if we start making a new high really on every single time frame, well, we're still possibly in that case still into this pink wave 3. Okay, but for now, as we're still below, I'm going to stay with this. If again you want to stay updated, just join the Discord server, and I will let you know really. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And so now the thing is to add maybe a bit more confluence really, if you prefer the levels, for example, than the waves. Well, I'm going to give you the targets really where you can look for something, but this is already enough in my opinion. Okay, you just need to follow these targets and normally you will be good. Now, yeah, if you want to go with the levels really, what we have planned. Okay, well, first of all, we are in a resistance right now. This is not the biggest resistance ever, but this is still a target really where we can look for a possible short trade. Okay, so by the way, this short was for all of these targets there. Okay, so we've got this nice first short entry. Then we've got no reason to short all the way up, and even here we've got no reason really. Some few scalpers, nothing crazy. So this can be removed, and we can now simply look for the next target. So just be aware of this 6.86%. For example, if we start getting some massive amount of longs, people longing and everything getting absorbed in there, well, it can retrace a bit from here. Okay, this is something possible. Now, otherwise, the next big resistance really is coming around, so 46,000 using the levels, with all the lower time frame tops here a bit above. And if we manage to reclaim these tops, we can simply look for around 46,800 46,800, 46,800 up to 47,300 really. Okay, that's the next target really, the two big next targets we have above if we have to take a short trade. And so normally if we complete, you know, the red 5 waves, well, we can look normally more likely for the ABC, okay, to be done in one of these targets. Okay, now this is the most probable configuration. These are the most probable, I mean the biggest targets really using the levels. These are the most probable wave you're having right now on the chart. And the thing is, now if we have to make something else, what can we look for? For example, let's say that now we just do a massive push to the upside, because now the thing is, as you understood, this to not get these red waves is possible. We can just be in a B wave like this. Okay, I'll just show you here the most probable configuration. Now I'm going to move on the less probable configurations, but still valid due to the smaller wave count, still possible really. Okay, so B wave in that case is here. Okay, we have in that case the X wave there, and so we have the Y wave done like this with a triangle. In that case, we only have the pink wave, but in any case, as I said, from the wave 5, we're going to get a retracement, and on the retracement, we're just going to pull the red wave 4 target, and if there is no reason to look into this target, well, we're just going to take such configuration because we're just going to go through really. Okay, now if we start to push a lot higher, okay, so to speak, we start really to break all the short targets, and really we start to reclaim above this top right here. If we start to reclaim above with nothing bearish above this top, well, we're more likely going to look for a new high to be made. So if we have to make one more new high, what can we look for here to the upside? Well, it's possible that we are in some big impulsive already. There are some counts where it's still possible. It's a bit less probable, I would say, but it's still possible. Why? Because as always, an A, B, C zigzag can be also and have the exact same small wave than an impulsive. The A wave have 5 waves, a wave 1 have 5 waves, a wave 2 or a B wave have a correction, and a wave 3 or a C have 5 waves. So if we start to push a lot higher with no reason to short all the way up here, well, it's simply an impulsive and not an ABC zigzag. Okay, I'm not taking this first because with the context before it makes more sense to get a correction now to go more down, but be aware of this configuration where if we really start to push a lot higher, well, this is what we can look for, really a much bigger push to the upside with a nice impulse. If here, so to speak, something like this again there, we can still do, for example, if we go above here, we can still do, you know, an ABC flat on a bigger time frame, so A, B, C, and there will be a correction here, ABC zigzag into the B wave of an ABC flat in the B wave. But yeah, this is something possible really. If we start to push a lot higher, well, this is possibly an impulsive to the upside. Okay, so this really, and so I'm just gonna make this like that, and just gonna remove this for the moment so you can see really what I mean. Like this. Yep. Anyway, let's put this here. And so we just have clearly an impulsive. And if we're in this, by the way, what target we are more likely going to reach? As always, this is not the most probable configuration, but we still have to be aware of this. In case we have to do this, well, we are ready and we know exactly what to take really. Okay, so as always, wave 3 most common target 1618. Then we have done a really small wave to here. So in that case, we're going to look for a pretty big wave 4, not gonna lie, so to speak, here around the 50% retracement. Okay, so yeah, around there really. So it's between normally the 38.2 and the 50%, but now, yeah, we have done something, yeah, we have done a front run here of the 38.2, so it's really small. So normally we should look for such target really. Okay, so 38.2, 50%, and so from here we can then look for the wave 5. So we just need to take the third clear of the extension tool, place it on the wave 4 bottom we're going to do, and we just have to add the wave 5 targets, and here we go, we have the wave 5 targets. Okay, but again, it's really in case we stop from the most common target 1618 and retrace from here and respect again, we go to the 50% everything. I'm just showing you the way and what target really minimum normally we can look for if we're in this impulsive, so to speak, is around 42,000 really. Okay, so yeah, I hope that makes sense. This again is not the most probable configuration, it's just in case we'll have to push a lot higher and get no reason to short here all the way up, well, you know what to take more likely. And so yeah, that's pretty cool in my opinion. You are now ready and prepared, and so for the moment I'm just gonna stay with these waves. Okay, and so by the way, this ABC zigzag is to complete what really? Okay, it's simply to complete here. Just gonna add this into the smaller wave so we can just see a bit better right there. And gonna remove this ABC right here is simply, where is the lower time frame one stuff there? Oh, I deleted the waves. Oh, anyway, So this C wave here is simply normally to complete, a correction into a larger A, B, C zigzag to the downside. So normally if we make this C wave, we're going to look next for a new low to be made to complete a C wave really. And so in that case, we have to get a sideways, as always, impulsive or an ending into the C, but this will be correct later. For the moment, it's just for people that really want to get everything. Otherwise, you already got the main wave count really we can look for at the moment, so to speak. I'm gonna add this back because I deleted this by mistake. So wave 1, 2 was here, 3, 4, 5, and we can add this red like this. Add the waves, and let's make this a bit bigger. Perfect. And so from here, yeah, this is what normally we can look for more likely at the moment. Again, if I have to update this, I'm gonna of course do it so you can stay updated really and know what we can look more likely, or we can look for more likely next really. Okay, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed. As always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. If you want to learn Elliott Waves, again, you're at the right place. There will be a brand new course really in March, as I said earlier, with some contest and Q&A sessions. So really, create your account on the website. The 4 first courses will be for absolutely free. This is half of the course, so you will get some base and really some strong base. And even more than this, you're going to know exactly how to use the fibs for an impulsive, for a correction. You're going to start with the most basic correction. You're going to get everything really for the impulsive, the rules, the targets, all of this for absolutely free. So make sure to create your account and to join the Discord server. I'm gonna let you know really in some way details and informations on the Discord server, and I'm gonna send you also a planning so you can know exactly really when are the Q&As, when are the new course uploaded on the website, when are the contests, all of this really. So yeah, you can just be aware of this. But anyway, if you want to learn more, you can just go and check this out really. You have all the details on the mooncharts.fr website. Anyway, I wish you all a brilliant day. Take care of you and catch you as always in the next one. Cheers.